Hi everybody, how you doing? We just want to welcome you to Sazan Steve's Southern Kitchen.
Today I've got to wear my cowboy hat because we're making Texas breakfast tacos. This isn't just a southern thing, y'all. This is a Texas thing, especially here in Austin. Austin was deemed the most taco crazy city in all the United States, and I'll tell you what, the breakfast tacos here are like God's little gift to earth, you know what I'm saying? If y'all are wondering what that rattling is, my mom's over there trying to repair that light bulb so that we can do this properly. Now let's get to it. First thing you're gonna need, y'all, is some eggs, duh. Get yourself some queso, also known as cheese. Doesn't really matter, any kind you like. Next, you're gonna need yourself some tortillas. We try to go gluten-free in this house, so we got some almond flour tortillas from Siete. Actually, this recipe is some real good Texas barbecue sauce right there. You can use chopped potatoes, or you can just be a simpleton and get hash browns like your boy. Last but certainly not least is the brisket. This ain't no any kind of brisket. This here is chopped up, lean and mean Texas brisket. And you also don't want someone in your kitchen who's a sous chef stealing all the brisket before you have a chance to make the tacos.
But if you don't have brisket, you could do bacon.
Now what you're going to want to do is get yourself a nice fat bowl so you can put all the eggs in there and you can whip them together, baby, and you can make them a little scrambled. I don't add milk to my eggs, even though you can.
And why is that?
Well, because I'm dairy free, not dairy free, but I'm milk free. If you want to whip them with some cream, or it's fine by me.
Oh, there's a shell in there, Steve.
Hey!
It's in there, those little suckers.
I've been doing that for years, honey. But the key to good eggs is you want to put it on a low heat. You don't want to be in too much of a hurry. You want to heat the pan first. It kind of soft cooks the eggs. Now, when I do this with bacon, I make the bacon first. And then I pour out the oil, but I leave some of that bacon gristle in there because you cook the eggs on top of that, man, that's going to taste real good. But we don't have that. We got brisket today. Now, we're not ungrateful for that because that's some good stuff right there, partner. So we're going to do these eggs real quick, but let the pan get hot for a minute.
You remind me of Exotic Joe. Joe Exotic.
But as you can see, when you pour it in, you want the eggs to kind of cook immediately a little bit.
Got the hash browns cooking on olive oil on medium heat. Salt and pepper. Get those nice and soft right there.
Yep. You want to make sure that your hash browns are going before your eggs are going. Yeah, that way your eggs don't sit there and get burned or cold while you're waiting for your hash browns to cook. You want all this stuff to be done around the same time. It ain't going to be perfect, but you got to take the proper precautions.
Ooh, what now?
Now when my eggs are most of the way done, not all the way, I'm going to add all my brisket in there.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm going to add in the Saltlick barbecue sauce.
Okay,
right?
If anybody is not a fan of barbecue sauce, can I just say Saltlick's original barbecue sauce is not super barbecue-y. It actually has a little bit of a sweet taste to it, which is like my favorite barbecue sauce ever because I'm really not a barbecue person.
The reason that I cook the eggs most of the way before I do it is because if you do it too early, it can completely change the texture and the taste of the sauce in the eggs. So I don't like to do a heavy hand while I'm mixing it in because I just want it to add some moisture and some flavor. And then on the top of the taco, once it's all put together, I'll add a little extra drizzle.
I can't believe you're staying in character this whole time right now.
I'm not staying in character, I am character.
Okay.
These are ready. So notice I still got this cooking here because the eggs aren't completely done yet.
But
it's on the low. One thing you want to make sure is your ratio potato to egg isn't too much. Now, I actually feel like I put a little bit too much potato in there right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop that son of a gun out of there and I'm going to say I'll save you for later in case I want to come back and get you.
AKA just give us a teeny.
Now you see how you can see that everything's still pretty moist. The brisket's not being overcooked, the eggs aren't overcooked, the hash browns aren't overcooked, and everything is hot. Now what I'm going to do before it gets completely cooked is I'm just going to turn this here off completely. Now my cast iron's going to stay hot because that's cast iron. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cheese right now, have the opportunity to put some cheese on there.
Ooh.
I already salted and peppered the eggs and all that jazz. We're going to cover that rascal up. Like I said, the burner's off, everything's cooked. I left it a little bit, just tad undercooked because it's going to sit in there. It's all going to melt together. I'm going to probably put a little bit more sauce on there. I was a little bit light-handed today, but I'm going to put a little bit more on there. I'm going to get my, like I said, now I got my hot pan here. Tortillas in there while that cheese is melting. As soon as that's ready to go, slap it in a hot tortilla. Everything's hot, son. We're good to go.
I promise you guys, these tacos are the best tacos I've ever had in my life. I just cannot believe that he's wearing streetwear clothing with the cowboy hat. You see that?
Hey, that's who I am, dogger.
Party in the back, Texas in the front.
They're both a party.
Is that your Texas taco
I feel
stance?
like this accent is some sort of like, I never really watched the show, but King of the Hill.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
She's ready to go.
So it's a girl.
Slap that on a hot tortilla and you're good to go, son.
Dang. Ooh, you give quite the helping, Mr. Hendrix.
Another substitution you can make or something you can change up is you can change from barbecue sauce to salsa. Now I'll put this on after you complete making the taco. If you don't like barbecue sauce but you want to try this recipe, son, there ain't nothing wrong with putting a little bit of salsa on there. Adds that little bit of extra moisture and dang, it's real good. And I might try that today.
Oh my gosh. There. Oh my gosh. Cheers. Oh my gosh. This is hands down the best one you've ever made.
No way.
Yes, it is the brisket.
You're lying to me.
You don't even need a tortilla. That's how delicious it is. You can eat it like a scramble. I mean, the eggs mixed with the potatoes, the cheese, and the brisket, and then that Saltlick barbecue sauce. It is just all of these bursts of flavors in your mouth. From gooey, savory, sweet,
Salty.
bon appetit.
As much as I want to linger much longer, these are hot and I gotta get to getting.
Oh my gosh. Guilt-free tacos.
Wow. Real talk.
Oh my god.
Your boy crushed it. Hey!